こでは負けられない。
やるぞ。
いけるよ。これぐらいなら
聞かねえぜ。あらよっと。終わりだな。敵さんのお出ましだぜ。多くに切れぬものはない。甘い。終わりだな。任務を遂行する。刀剣に切れぬものはない。
天の裁き
を。終わりだな。任務を遂行する。行くぜ。
いけるよ。
来たびやがれ。甘い。やるぞ。
天の鎌を。
あるな。聞かねえぜ。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。みんな力を貸して。
行くぜ。
いけるよ。
甘い。来たびやがれ。甘い。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
ここでは負けられない。
大に切れぬものはない。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。 任務を遂行する。
いけるよ。
あらよっと。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
All right. So I don't know if you can hear my voice. It should be back up. Oh noes. Oh, you left the stream. Okay, no, yeah, that's good. That's fine. But what I was gonna say was, so you use your your techniques, spells, whatever, and if you're in this like momentum mode thing, you can like time a square button press when you use the ability, and I guess sometimes like random effects called like fluxes will happen. And actually trying to get it to happen. Like for the most part it just does things like add physical damage is like I guess the most common thing that happens, but it all kind of depends on what I'll show you here in a second. Alright. So it all has to do with these talismans, I guess. Like, what one you have equipped can cause these different flux bonuses to occur. And if you can actually get it to occur in combat, what it does is it puts a permanent effect on the technique, these Sprit Knights. So what you can do is you change your talisman, which gives you different possible random fluxes when you use these techniques, and then eventually the if the flux happens on that technique, it like becomes permanently attached to that technique. So you can have a cyclone, like, you know, you can have like a cyclone technique that with the talisman I'm currently reading will give you higher critical damage, higher crit rate, and something called momentary boosts. I don't know what a lot of these fluxes do. They're not worded really well, but it and there hasn't really been a like a tutorial on what does what, so I guess it's just kind of you figure it out as you go. But there are a lot of different ones. ATB bonus, I've had that one happen before on Setsuna's heal. So like right after she uses her heal, her ATB gauge pops up like 80% full. So it's kind of nice. No. But yeah, certain different talismans let you equip a different number of Sprit Knights, I guess, and they have some that you know, they'll come with a certain number of action Sprit Knights, or I guess all there, because there are two types. There's command Sprit Knights and there's support Sprit Knights, and different talismans, like they'll have slots for all, like you can equip any. Some specify that you have to select a support Sprit Knight in some slot, or a command Sprit Knight in a certain slot. And you can purchase these. Oh yeah, big time. And you can purchase Sprit Knights. I got poisoned. Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't even know I had that stew. You can purchase these things. It's kind of neat. Let me leave this area. Save spots do not heal either. I haven't found a single inn or anything like that where I can rest and restore my HP MP. Apparently the only way it's like old school Final Fantasy, you have to do it with a tent. Because I haven't found anywhere where I can rest. No Pokemon centers in this game. I hope you're not getting too much feedback from the TV through my microphone. Probably. I would be sorrowful. So all the stuff that you see me pick up at the end of a battle, you sell them to the Magic Consortium. The Japanese name means of sacrifice, sorrow, and snow. Setsuna? That means that? But you sell this guy all those materials that you pick up from monsters, and he sells you Spritnites, and you have to have sold him a certain number of these ingredients that you pick up from killing monsters in order to like purchase a Spritnite. So you can see, like, for Protect, I've sold him like 48 large pincers and 24 sturdy sheet metals, so I can get, I guess, 24 Protect Spritnites if I wanted to buy that many, because I think it consumes it. But and it's really kind of a no-lose situation, because he gives you gold for the materials, and I haven't found any other use for these materials. So what I've done basically is I come to this store, and any materials that are connected to a current Spritnite, like it shows you for the slippery hide, that's a requirement for the cure Spritnite. So any materials that I have that are connected to a Spritnite I can currently purchase, I just sell it. But if it's not, like, all these green ones are foodstuffs that I guess you can find recipes throughout the world and make different stews. But like these iron ore, twin ginkgo root, like I don't have a Spritnite that those are currently connected to, so I'm just saving those. But I'll sell all this crap because it's money. So yeah, that's his shtick. And then so these guys sell you different things. there's a chef who can sell you food ingredients and recipes, I guess. There's an apothecary who sells you your basic support items like potions and tents and ethers, etc. And then there's a blacksmith that can sell you weapons. I guess weapons is like the only thing that changes. There's no armor purchase or anything like that. The equipment is relatively simple. Wow, that's expensive. But it's pretty awesome. The blacksmith also sells you all those different talismans. And you can take a look at the flux bonuses that it gives you and the number of slots that it has. Check with my Sprit Knight vendor to see if he got any that my guy Orin can use. Nope. Okay. No. That's just about it. That's kind of all I've figured out so far, really. But the story is, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I'll just talk about that real quick. The story's really interesting. It starts off kind of different than how you would assume. The characters so far are relatively well written, if a little bit cliched, you could say. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had 3 boss battles so far. The boss battles really test your ability to use different tactics. You have to get pretty good at using the momentum mode, at being able to effectively use your different characters. The one thing that's weird is that certain certain techniques, like your cure spell, it will not only heal the target, but it'll heal anyone that's within a real close range of the target. But I haven't been able to figure out, like, how to manipulate placement of your characters such that you can do that. I'm not sure if that's something that you're able to do later in the game, or if it... I really don't know. And it really is a sad game, too. But after a while, it kind of feels like they're, like, forcing the sadness down your throat. Like, oh, look how sad this is. Look how sad this is. Aren't you sad? But there are some moments of levity that kind of break that up, which is good. Because if the game was just trying to depress you the whole time, then that would... It would almost feel hammy or cheesy, but... It's really well done, and the music is fucking fantastic, but you already know that. I mean, I'm just really curious to see, like, how the gameplay starts to evolve as you progress the game and level up more. So yeah, I mean, you've got a lot to look forward to getting into this game. But yeah, I'll probably cut this feed, and because I don't want to. The cutscenes populate pretty frequently. Also, it definitely looks like I'll get no. Looks like there's room for at least 3 or 4 more party members. So I'll be curious to see how that works. But it's cool, man. It's cool. Let me see. Yes. So right now, Eterna, she has the ability to do time damage. I've never heard of that damage type before. I think it might have taken the place of, like, shadow. Like in Chrono Trigger, I think you had light and shadow and fire and water and thunder or wind or something like that. But Eterna does the shadow damage. Endir, so far, I haven't gotten anything other than physical damage for him. Setsuna is able to use like lightning, which is light-based damage. So I assume that eventually I'll get like fire and water, and some stuff like that. So yeah, so far everyone seems to have like a certain shtick, but I'm curious like how Endir and this new character, Auron, who right now are just kind of physical damage dealers, how they evolve. Okay. Alright. Yep. But yeah. Yeah, so far it's very much like that. Alright, so I'm gonna kill this. and then I will go back to texting.